Welcome to English Podcasts. Relax and enjoy your listening practice.
I didn't fall into porcelain by accident. It found me, quietly, in a dusty corner of a second-hand bookshop in Lisbon. A photo, not even the cover, page 63. A white plate, so thin it looked like frozen breath, painted with a single crane in cobalt blue. No markings, no name, but something about its stillness made me stop breathing. The caption said only, Kakeyamon style, early Edo, Japan. And just like that, I was gone, down the rabbit hole of kilns, of clay, of secrets buried in mountain soil. Years later, I stood at the edge of Arita on Kyushu Island, winter morning, mist clinging to hills like old memories. Small town, quiet, houses low, roofs curved like the bowls they make. This is where Japanese porcelain began, not with an emperor's order, but with war. In 1592, Toyotomi Hideyoshi invaded Korea, not for land, for power, and among the spoils, potters, skilled hands taken back to Japan. One man, Yi Sampyeong, settled here, found white kaolin clay beneath the earth, lit the first kiln, and changed everything. Before him, Japan had stoneware, strong, rustic, honest, but not translucent, not delicate, not light. He brought fire and silence, fired clay at higher temperatures than anyone before, used local materials, protected his methods like prayers. They say he waited years between firings, that one mistake could ruin months of work, that every piece carried his breath, and now, 400 years later, they still follow his rhythm. I visited a workshop early in the morning. An old woman, her hands cracked from decades of shaping, showed me how they do it. Clay soaked in water, beaten by hand, rolled, shaped on a wheel that turns slowly like time itself, then dried. First firing, glaze, second firing, sometimes third. We don't rush, she said in soft English. If you do, the sole cracks. She held up a teacup, so thin I could see my fingers through it, blue waves painted around the rim. This took 3 weeks, 1 day wrong, and it breaks. I asked if it was hard, waiting. She smiled. Harder not to. Later, I went to the exhibition in Nagoya. White hall, no music, only light falling gently on glass cases. There were pieces from the 17th century, so pure they seemed to glow. Imari ware, bold reds and golds, made for export. Kakeyamon, soft whites, asymmetrical patterns, inspired by nature, not symmetry. One bowl had a single sparrow mid-flight, another plum blossoms drifting. Nothing perfect, everything alive. A guide told me, in Japan we don't hide flaws, we call them kintsugi of the spirit. The break isn't failure, it's part of the story. And suddenly I wasn't looking at porcelain anymore. I was looking at philosophy, at patience, at beauty born from stillness, not speed. Now, back home, I keep that book on my shelf, open to page 63, and sometimes when I hold my own Arita cup, the one I bought from that small shop near the kiln, I think, this was never just about clay, or fire, or history. It's about knowing that some things can't be made fast, can't be forced, must be waited for, like clarity, like peace, like the moment you realize you've been searching for something your whole life and find it in the quiet curve of a bowl that remembers the hands that shaped it and holds your tea like it matters.